We've just spoken about Kante. Let's talk about Kante now. Leave it. Yeah. He is not playing at the moment for Chelsea.
We're missing
done,
him.
didn't he, on international duty? We've got Rory from CFC Fan TV with us, and Flav to just sort of smirk and add little jibes when necessary.
How long's he out for?
I'm hoping it's going to be a month, but nobody seems to know. We haven't got a definitive answer on it yet.
Good.
Yeah. So what we want to talk about is if Chelsea can cope without Kante. I think Morata was out. He's back for the game against Roma, which I'm sure was a massive relief, because you don't really want Batshuayi playing because he doesn't seem to be able to play football. But Kante, in the centre of the park, we know how great a player he is, and sometimes you don't know how good a player is until they're missing. You've already lost Matic. Obviously brought him back Yoko, but he's still young and learning. So can you guys cope without Kante?
No, is the short answer. Not really. He's irreplaceable. Nobody could cope without a player of that greatness. And yeah, we're really struggling. Our midfield seems to lack any balance without him. And what he does, because he's got such an incredible work rate, he does Fabregas's work rate. So he allows Fabregas to just have the time of his life, get the ball, spray it around, create goals, knock the odd one in, and generally look like a great player and control the tempo of the game. You take Kante away from that, which means Fabregas has to up his work rate, up the amount of tackles he puts in, up the amount of ground that he covers. And not only do you lose Kante, but you pretty much lose Fabregas as well.
Yeah, I guess the quality of him.
You lose the quality of him, yeah, because you're asking Fabregas to track back and put challenges in and win balls in the air, which a lot of Chelsea fans are losing patience with Fabregas's performance. I'm not in that camp. I think Fabregas is a masterful football player and needs to be encouraged to control the game. But without Kante there, I don't quite know how you make it work.
Well, that was my next question. Was what's the setup then? If you know Kante's out, but you can pick everyone else. What's the midfield that you play for Chelsea?
Would I play or would Kante play? I think David Luiz has to play there. David Luiz plays central midfield, and he is brilliant. He's brilliant everywhere across the pitch. He's one of the most natural football players in the league. He's now eradicated that lunacy from his game.
I love that though.
No,
it's a shame it's gone.
I know. Don't worry, there are seeds of it. There's the odd whisper. He did a bit last night, actually. He went flying into a challenge in the game against Roma. So yeah, I mean, you can be safe in the knowledge that it will happen.
Yeah.
But it's not every other game. So I think David Luiz has to play there. I think he should be made captain and play central midfield, which allows Christensen to play at the back. And then you go...
He's come in this season. How's he gone?
Christensen? Yeah, he was exposed a bit yesterday. It was a learning curve for him in playing against a team like Roma and a clever forward like Dzeko. It was a step up to what he's been doing. But Christensen will be Chelsea's centre-half for the next decade. No, he's brilliant. He didn't have a great game against Roma, but he's a brilliant player. But we can replace Luiz at centre-half easier than we can replace Kante in the middle. Yeah. So we have to play Luiz in the middle, rejig it. But losing Kante, this is the effect. This is the knock-on effect of losing Kante. I'm suddenly rejigging a back line.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think wherever Kante leaves, the results fall. You know, Leicester, he won the league. He was so important, integral. Vardy, Mahrez, we know that how important scoring goals are and an attacking threat is. But Kante was Leicester City's championship charge, and has been a part of why Chelsea have won the league last year and were good at the.
He's flawless. He's in terms of his game. If you were to make a list of what you want from a midfielder, and at Tottenham you're very blessed as well. Like, I'm a huge fan of Christian Eriksen, but you could make a very long list of his flaws. He's not excellent in the air. He's not good at tackling. He's not particularly quick. On that sort of conversation, if you made a list about N'Golo Kante, I don't really know where he comes up short.
I once saw him win the ball back. Admittedly, Chelsea gave it up 3 times in 90 seconds.
I've seen him play a 1-2 with himself. That's not even a joke. The ball came into him. He played it down the line, expecting Willian to spin. Willian didn't spin, so the ball kind of went dead. Like, defender's gone sort of running after it, 80% his ball. Kante sprinted and won it.
Amazing.
Yeah, he really is. He really is a fantastic player, and any team would miss him. But what makes you champions is how you deal with it when your players aren't around. And he's not around at the moment, and we're not really dealing with it.
And Bakayoko, you would hope that he would step up when those kind of things happen. What do you make of him?
He's a good player, Bakayoko, but he's new to a league. He's learning. He's young. He hasn't got his mate around him, and he has a lot of responsibility in there because he's suddenly.
Who's his mate?
Kante.
Right.
Right. There's a song about those two being playing together. Yeah.
Right. Go on, sing it.
I don't know if I can inflict that on the viewers.
Right.
But it's to an Earth, Wind and Fire song. September.
Great.
But he now, I think Bakayoko's issue is he is now the main man in midfield because Fabregas is there, but his job is slightly different. David Luiz has been pushed in there, but so the existing midfielder, suddenly Bakayoko has to take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
It's early in his Chelsea career to be doing that, and again against Roma he's out of his depth.
Shouldn't have sold Matic, should they?
Should have sold Matic. That is never.
Matic
is never the answer. There's a lot of problems. There's a lot of questions being posed to Chelsea.
He'd be good in that spot because he plays centre midfield.
He could fill in. Is all we're saying.
He plays centre midfield. Did you know that?
Do you know this Matic thing? I'm making a bold prediction here, and I could end up.
You love a bold prediction.
Go on, son.
When Chelsea. So, Matic has been the best player. He's going to win a Ballon d'Or. I'm hearing wonderful things about Matic. How good he is.
Who said that?
No, just in terms of how great he is. All the reviews I'm getting.
Over the bone,
just people really overdoing it. Let's see. Let's have this conversation when things start going a little bit wrong for Manchester United. When they're in a situation where they have to chase a game. If they're 1-0 down and you watch, they'll be bombing forward. Rashford, Martial will be cutting in, making these decisive runs, and the ball will drop to Matic and he'll play it back to the fullback. Time and time again.
Conclusive.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
So Chelsea can't cope. Kante. They are in disarray.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts on Kante and Matic as well. Should they have sold him? Let us know in the comments below. Click like on this video. Will Matic win the Ballon d'Or? Not for me. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to the FanLeague YouTube channel. Download the FanLeague app and play against us in the One for the Weekend League. You can do that by searching my name, James Alcott, and I will invite you to that league. Also check out the One for the Weekend podcast on the Bull Street channel, and we will see you next time.
Download the app and join today.